Hi, and welcome to the Eclo Global Survival tutorial I decided to make. Because when I first started playing this game, I found it very difficult. There wasn't much information on it. Right now, we're on the version 4.2 of Eco. So I figured for new members, I'd try to make this tutorial easy to understand how to play the game. First thing you want to do is hit Tab. It locks and unlocks the mouse for your view. Go over to your skills. Under survival, you'll have the axe, shovel. I haven't had to use the archery hunting yet. Mining, and then gathering. The first thing I do is get the logging and the shovel. And then I also go over and get the construction. Get a hammer. And I think the last thing I got was the gathering. So I go over. So let's go chop a tree down. First I need to eat something. So eating it based upon how much your nutrition is. If your nutrition goes down to 0, you won't be able to like chop trees down or use your skills and tools. So always make sure you have something to eat when you're working. So the first thing I did in the game was I found a flat area and started to build a basic house, building. You're going to need it for your workbench. And keep in mind, the house has to be completely enclosed, minus the door, of course, with a roof. Because I built my house, I was like, I don't need a roof. I tried to do a workbench, and it didn't work very well. So, yeah, the first thing I did, I built a house, I got the workbench running, and then I started getting more skills and stuff and building more things. Alrighty. The gathering tool, when you upgrade it, which is this, you can get like more berries. Bonus, get when you harvest stuff. You get I get a 2 bonus to the huckleberries. So instead of just picking it, you get extra bonuses to them. And if you get seeds, it's important to set them aside. Don't eat them, because as I learned, sometimes like wheat, I run out of very quickly. It's hard to find in the wild after later on in the game, and so I ended up running completely out of wheat in one of the games I played because I didn't realize I thought you could just plant wheat, and certain things you have to have seeds for. Alright, so we'll go back to chopping this log. So the hardest thing when I first played the game, it was I was expecting kind of a Minecraft experience. You're able to in Minecraft you're able to basically use your hands to get blocks and stuff, and it's not the case in this game. You have to use your skills. So it took me a little bit to get going. So just remember, after you invest your skills, you get the in some cases, like if you do the survival, you'll get the axe, a shovel, um, the sickle, and the pickaxe. And in here you get like a hammer. Sorry. Over here you get a hammer, and it helps with construction. So, like for example, with the hammer, I'll give you an example after. Let me add a little bit more here. Oops. Well, I'll give you an example of what I just did. Fix the rest of this real quick. So say I placed this wrong. With the hammer you can collect it again. So it's a very useful tool. So if you're building and you place something wrong, you can easily fix your mistakes. Oh. I find it hard to get roof sometimes in the right position. But you must have a roof on it to be able to build your workshop, which is important. You can only have, I think, 2 workshops per building. So, like my first building, I built it gigantic. You know, I'm thinking I could just fill everything in here. And it didn't work that way. I had to then split the rooms up. So I was trying to give tips and stuff. If you dig down, oops. As you dig down in the game, you'll hit stone, and then you'd use the pickaxe to harvest stone. And let me show you that real quick, since I'm over here. So you hit it like that, and then you'd have to get the shovel, and you carry one thing at a time. Kind of realistic. And then you just right click to drop it. I mean, it's kind of annoying. So I wish I could carry more, but you know, so you just carry one thing at a time. So hopefully, you know, you're close by when you need to use stone, close by to wherever you're putting it. So yeah, I was using the pickaxe, and I'm just mining this thing, and I'm like, why am I not receiving any like you would in Minecraft? And so you have to use the shovel, which is important. Alright, we'll go back to building the base. And as you upgrade your skills, you'll be able to carry more wood. Like I think at this point in time, on this server, I can carry, I think, a total of 9 wood from the tree. Not can only carry 5 using the hammer, or if I store it, but I can carry 9 when I chop down the tree. Alright, we'll chop this tree down real quick. And usually when I get to an area, I might clear it of trees. You know, I try to go to an area that doesn't have a lot of trees to begin with. And then I go a little bit of ways to get to trees, so I'm not impacting the environment as much in my area. Oops. Another important thing. Chop down a tree. If it has a branch, you have to take the branch down first before you can start breaking the tree up. Otherwise, you'll just be hacking at the tree and it won't do anything. Alright. And based upon where you split, like I split right here, but it's too big for me to collect it. So I try to get a good sized chunk, because sometimes if you do it too small, you only carry a little bit. I'm trying to get 9 at a time. This is 7 I'm able to carry at this point. Oops. Well, I'm not placing this correctly. And it's right click to place the wood. So if you have it, you just right click to place it. I've built my little house, or whatever you want to. And it's fine to leave this opening here. We could later add a door. You could just, I don't know if it's big enough for a workshop at this point, but I'll show you the little town I made. I'm on a private server, that just me and a few other people. But I figured I'd go out into the woods to give you a quick tutorial on building a house. And I'll show you my area. And later on you can get carts to move around. This is a road poorly placed. Here's one of the carts. You can hold quite a lot, so I usually go off in that direction to mine in the woods, load it up a bunch in the cart and wheel it back. And this is how I get to the main part. The road wouldn't work right. A cart kept falling off, so I eventually just put it on the made this little ramp thing with sides so the cart wouldn't fall off. I mean, it works real nicely, but it takes forever to do. It uses a ton of wood. This is my main building. Eventually I'll turn it into a town hall. This is for blueprints, research table. And then when you press E to access it, when you press E you get your mouse. So when you click off of it, your mouse is still there, so you have to hit tab to get back to the game. So anyways, let's see here. I've built a store, a storage chest. That comes in handy, a storage chest. A door, 5 wood, not bad to do a door. I haven't used any arrows or hunting at all. I haven't even bothered to get any skills for that. The stores are kind of a cool feature. If you have enough people, I have my general store. The current money is the huckleberries that I accept for currency. So I just threw in a couple random items just to see how I did it. I also put in free huckleberries for people to get at the moment, and then I'll later take that away. But you can just add an item to it for what you want to trade. And then you can search by typing what you want. So huckleberry, and it comes up with the seeds or the huckleberries, which is kind of nice. So I took essentially a large building and split it up into a bunch of little housing things. So your best bet for workbenches is to build small areas that can maybe fit 2 of them, which will work nice. So, but yeah, for grabbing berries, if you don't have a sickle, just press E, it'll automatically collect them. This was my mining area for a while. Alrighty. Like I said, this was just a basic tutorial I wanted to give on the basics of using the game. So, I guess if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And have a good day.